Scared to say I need you. Never.
Hi, and welcome to the Saving Our Jobs Virtual Comedy Festival presented by Stella Artois. I'm your host, Chris Gaines. We have a very, very special show for you today with several talented, super funny comedians. Also, I'll be here. Now, what is a virtual comedy show exactly? Well, it's just like a regular comedy show, only you're there and we're here. Now, this is great for several reasons because there's no 2-drink minimum. You can get up and go to the bathroom anytime you want without having to worry about the guy on stage heckling you. There's no in-person heckling of these very talented comedians. Instead, you can heckle from the secure confines of your safe laptop, cell phone, or social media account, just like Trump intended. That means nobody's going to get a punch to the face today. This is especially great for me because I've been told my entire life that I have a very punchable face. But you know moms. Now, while this show is being broadcasted and hosted by 30 different arenas across the country and Canada, and to my Canadian friends out there, let me say, L'chaim. This could be one of the most diverse audiences in the history of comedy shows. You could be standing at an arena right now watching, or watching comfortably from your own home. You could be black. You could be white. You could be brown. You could be orange. You could be a liberal woman in Seattle scheduling your next abortion in between Antifa meetings. Or you could be a conservative man in rural Alabama plotting your next invasion of a federal building while getting a BJ from your mistress. Or as we would call her, your aunt. It doesn't matter. This is a unique opportunity for us all to come together as one for a great cause. And that's just a fucking laugh. So whoever and wherever you are, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for saving our jobs.
Who are you? I'm your daydream. Come.
What a day for a daydream.
What a day for a daydreaming girl.
And I'm lost in a daydream.
I really wanna take a walk in the sun.
You're never too far from the Life Artois.
All right. Well, coming up next is a very talented comedian, actress, vocalist, Nutella enthusiast, and mother of 3. Who knew that Nutella caused pregnancy? Just kidding, Tashana. I have 4, but I claim no responsibility. This is an awesome comedian that was featured in the International Lady Laughs Comedy Festival. Please welcome the very beautiful, the very talented Tashana Smith.
I'm going to keep him around. I'm going to keep my husband around for a while. He is a great guy. And also, I'm not responsible enough to survive on my own. I need like a caretaker. So my husband is really good at fulfilling that role. I'll give you an example. So a little while back, it was before COVID, I had to be somewhere really early on a Saturday morning. I'm talking about like 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning. And I usually like to sleep in until like 5 p.m. on the weekends. So 9 a.m. is really pushing it for me. And to make things even more difficult, I had a good friend who I hadn't seen in a while who was going to be in town the night before. She wanted to get together, have drinks, catch up. And I had to have a pep talk with myself. I said, self, you can do this. You are going to go out. You're going to have a couple drinks, be home by midnight. You're not going to be home, or you're not going to be hungover tomorrow, and you're going to be on time. You are going to be responsible. And I felt really good about that, you guys. I really did. Fast forward to the next day, I showed up late to my event with a McDonald's hash brown in my purse, probably smelling like vomit because I threw up in an old Taco Bell bag on the way there in my car. So, as you can tell, responsibility is not my strong suit. There's two things about that are really great. First of all, that is a 100% true story that happened to me. I did not have to make any of that up for the sake of a bit. And I'm someone's mother. Isn't that wild? Yeah. Surprised me too. I tell you, it was something. We actually have 3 kids now, which is about 1.5 too many. And being a parent is really hard work. And it's so crazy to me when people try to equate dog ownership with raising an entire human being. Like if you ask someone who has no kids, but they have a dog, like if you ask them if they have kids, they'll be like, well, no, but like I have a dog, like my dog is my baby. So like I'm a mom because I'm a dog mom. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm going to tell you right now, it is not the same thing. Are you saving thousands of dollars for your dog's college tuition? Do you have to listen to your dog talk about Fortnite all day, every day? Have you ever had to get up out of bed in the middle of the night to go pick up your dog from the police station because he got caught snorting coke off some girl's ass at an underage drinking party? I'm going to guess probably not. And, you know, that's what parenthood is. Just ask my mom. She'll tell you. She'll tell you that's exactly what it is.
Kill these fucking Russians. Place is looking pretty good. So you're me a year from now.
Yep, that's me.
Are you sure it's not 2025? I mean, you look a little...
Hey, asshole. It's been a long fucking year.
Oh, guys. Take it easy.
What's up, man?
Hey, this year's been hard on all of us. You'll see.
Dude, take your fucking mask off. We're inside the house.
Okay, well, just trying to be
So
safe.
this guy knows about COVID, murder hornets, protests, Tiger King, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I went over all that stuff. So tell me about the rest of 2020. Surely to God it had to be better than the first half of 2020.
So Joe Biden won the Democratic nomination. We had wildfires in California.
So the Pac-10 and the Big Ten decided not to have a football season, and then they decided to have a football season. Dude, if you tell me Betty White died, I'm going to burn this house to the ground.
No, she's good. Thank God. President Trump got COVID, and then President Trump defeated COVID in 3 days. The Dodgers won the World Series. Oregon legalized cocaine and heroin.
Cocaine? Heroin?
President Trump won the election, and then he lost the election.
Wait, he won the election and then he lost it?
He had more votes, and then they found new votes, and so he lost the election. Speaking of, we're going to need to go to the liquor store.
I don't really want to go to the liquor store.
You guys want to vote on it?
I don't really want to go.
All right, so just write down who you think should go to the liquor store. Okay. All right.
There you go.
All right, so we got one vote for January 2020, one vote for January 21, and another vote for January 21. Well, I'll be damned. I guess I'm going to the liquor store. Oh, hold on a second. Looky here. Found some more votes, and it looks like most of them say January 2020.
Wait, where did all those votes come from?
It doesn't matter.
Hey, it's fine. He can go later. Let's hear more.
I mean, we're still having the protests and the riots. It's crazy. We even had a mob of people go into the Capitol building, hung out on the Senate floor, hung out in Pelosi's office, taking selfies with statues. There was even this Viking guy there.
These riots and protests are getting out of hand. I mean, I understand the frustrations of racial equality, but
actually, these were MAGA folks.
oh,
Did anything good happen this year? I mean, we did have an NFL season.
nice. How far did the Cowboys go in the playoffs?
They didn't make the playoffs again this year. They were just edged out by the 7-9 Washington football team.
Wait, the Washington who?
It doesn't matter. Oh, we did just recently get a $600 stimulus check from the government. It actually paid for this PS5. That was nice.
Just now?
Yeah, like this month.
$600. That's like $40 a month after taxes.
Wait, the government is paying you guys to stay at home and play PlayStation? Shut the up, 2020. My goodness gracious. You have no idea. It's called the China virus. You come over here and you have no idea what you're talking about. I think the China virus.
I know, and
you come in here,
the whole thing
and
is
you
fixated
mess with
on
my
that. That's why
house.
people
I'm
who
tired of
come
hearing
here
you
to
drink
come
up
over
all
that
my
reason.
liquor.
So
I
entitled.
don't care if I have to drink
entitled.
40
You have
of these tall boy Bush
You just have
long
to roll
beers.
punches.
I'm not going to have any more of you sitting over here and digging sweat at me in this house, but they're not. It's a bunch of bullshit. The one that tells you they put mustard on a squirrel.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, little man? Grab a controller. Welcome to the future.
Where's all the flying cars and the hoverboards?
We don't have any of that. Hey, you don't get spankings in school anymore, and now you have something called a safe space. Safe spaces.
Safe spaces?
Yeah, it's a space for they don't want to deal with life's problems. Man, I gotta tell you, this whole election debacle, this man-made virus that's keeping us out of work for a year, racial inequality issues, the damn Dallas Cowboys, I'm beginning to think there isn't any real justice in this world anymore.
Well, you are getting to spend time with your kids, right?
Yeah, they're awesome, but well, come to think of it, the 10-year-old is kind of a smartass right now.
I guess there is a little justice in this world after all. Chris Gaines is trash. He's weak.
So does he know about COVID, murder hornets, Karens, Joe Exotic? Oh, good.
Oh, look at me. He's making YouTube videos. He always tries to work on his videos and it's always a fake.
His Instagram is trash. He's got no followers on TikTok.
We're all born with 2.5 billion heartbeats. That makes you a billionaire. So let's not waste the fortune within us. Invest in. Invest in each other and the moments we share. Because you're rich in life when you're a heartbeat billionaire. Invest your heartbeats in the Life Artois.
Welcome back. Next up is the very talented Ron Jossel. Ron is a Canadian Filipino, which I had no idea until just now is a type of person. He has literally performed all over the world for 20 years. He's been featured on Showtime, Carson Daly, Laugh Out Loud by Kevin Hart, Slanted on Amazon Prime. Fucking Amazon has everything. So give it up for the very lovable, the very talented Ron Jossel.
Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to the Saving Our Jobs comedy show. I'm Ron Jossel. I'll be your 2 o'clock guest. I want to say, give it a shout out to Stella, because they make dreams happen. I don't know if that's their slogan, but I just gave them it. Hopefully, if they like it, they can pay me. This is amazing. I'm enjoying this whole thing right now. This is great. Saving Our Jobs comedy. Thank you for saving my job. And I wanted to, I wish the show was called No Pants Comedy Show, because never wear pants anymore. In fact, we've been so lazy, even through this whole mess of COVID, we always complain about something. It doesn't matter if we're in COVID, out of COVID, the president's good, president's bad, we'll always complain. Like I was like, oh man, I have to do a show today. I have to roll this way. Like that was my complaint. I have to make a right angle with my body. How dare you make me lose 1 calorie for this show? This is amazing. I do 2 to 3 Zoom shows a week, so I'm very used to them. Here's the cool thing about Zoom shows. I can't hear you heckle because you're probably going, get the fuck up. I can't hear that, so I'm good. Here's the bad part. I can't hear you. So when I do a joke, I do the punchline. I don't hear anybody laughing. So what happens is I have to create the laughter in my head like a narcissist. And I don't mind. I have to go, I'm funny right now and I'm good looking, even though my forehead is huge. See, look at that. That's pretty big, right? It's like one more inch, RoboCop, you know? That's the hard part about the Zoom shows. Normally you wake up every morning and you go to the bathroom for 10, 15, 20 minutes and you brush your teeth, you look at your face for that long. Now doing Zoom shows, you do 30 minutes to an hour. Have you ever looked at yourself in the face for an hour? It's so disgusting. No, seriously. Like, I don't care if you're a supermodel. You look at your face too long, you'll see flaws. You know, I'm like, oh my God, my eyebrows are fading. They're actually going away. This is crazy. And my forehead is huge. My forehead, I didn't know. You know, here's the truth. We don't know how we look. As much as you see yourself every day, you don't know how you look. You know, the person that really knows how you look like, that person, family member, or friend that you see once a year. They know how you look. Because you don't know how you look. You see yourself every day. You change minutely. You gain weight slowly. You don't know it. My parents, my uncle, right away, his hello is the way I find out how I look to the world. He'd be like, oh my God, Ron, I haven't seen you for 1 year. Wow, you're fat. So, like, you know, that's ethnic parenting right there. Ethnic parenting do not have filters. Holy shit, you're fat, you're drunk, you don't have a job, and you have a big forehead. You know, and here's the weird part. The only time you do know how you look like is you ever walk into a room not expecting to see a mirror, and you see the mirror. For that split second, you don't think it's you. You think it's somebody else. But that weird split second, you actually, before your brain recognizes yourself, you judge yourself. It's the weirdest split second feeling. I walked in a room one time. I was like, that guy's a huge head. Fuck, that's me. I couldn't believe. I was like, I got to grow my bangs, bro. This joke gives me a standing ovation. And
with 2.5 billion heartbeats, that makes you a billionaire. So let's not waste the fortune within us. Invest in each other and the moments we share. Because you're rich in life when you're a heartbeat billionaire. Invest your heartbeats in the Life Artois.
This next comedian hails from the great city of San Francisco, California, and yet he's still very normal. Mr. Ralph Porter. Ralph has worked with some of the most talented comedians in the industry, like Sinbad, Tommy Davidson, George Lopez, Tiffany Haddish. Ralph has also performed on BET's One Mic Stand. Ralph also became a member of the Bill Bellamy Show Ladies Night Out Tour. He's also been featured on Kevin Hart's Comedy Central series, Heart of the City 2. Give it up for the very talented, very funny Ralph Porter.
This is a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I used to live in the state of Washington, you guys, but I had to get on out of there. Like today, for instance, it's snowing. No, didn't want any part of that. So I moved to California. Yes, and in California, of course, you got to pay taxes. Taxes is crazy in California. They got a tax called the Sunshine Tax. That's what I'm dealing with now. The Sunshine Tax is ridiculous. All my boys, I got 4 sons, y'all. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit about me. Okay, let's just go into a little bit about Ralph. So I was born and raised in San Francisco, you guys. Moved to the state of Washington. Now I'm back in California, blah, 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 blah. Now I got 4 sons, right? All my sons are grown now. When I told those guys I was moving, I got them all on the phone. We did a whole group chat thing. And I was like, look here, y'all, moving to California. And my sons was like, oh, when we moving? I was like, we ain't moving. It's just me. Me and my wife, we getting out of Washington. Y'all got to stay here. So they got a little attitude about that. I don't care. Y'all grown. So here I am in the state of California with my wife, y'all. Yay, me. It's a beautiful thing, man, when you can get up, move, do your own thing, make shit happen. I'm making shit happen right now, living in California, you guys. Right before COVID hit, I was scheduled to do a lot of shows, and then COVID said no. So I was retired for 3 years. I had to go back to work. Went right back to work, dealing with the public. I don't like dealing with the public, all right, because some people got attitudes, especially when you're in retail. You know what I'm saying? I work at Costco once again, and sure enough, I get the people, that everybody think the customer's always right. No, you're not. No, you're not. Y'all ain't always right. They kill me with that. The customer's always right. No, you're not. You don't even know how to work the self-checkout. How can you be right? You don't even know how to work the self-checkout. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you work out the self-checkout. You don't even know what to do. You got to push this button. Why? Because that's how you start. There's a start and a stop, dummy. Look, people don't want to do things. Okay, people done got all bougie and that. How you gonna get bougie in self-checkout? Bougie in self-checkout. Yes, don't touch any of my merchandise. No, I can do it myself. And then they need help once again. They call me over. Excuse me. I'm like, oh, now you need help, bougie. What happened? You don't know how to do it. Once again, start, stop. Easy peasy, but they don't know what to do.
I don't know how to turn these lights off. My kids did this. I don't know how to shut them off. I received something very, very cool in the mail today. Beer. Yes. Stella Artois. Thank you very, very much for sending this to me. It is so good to receive something besides bills in the mail these days. And there's nothing better than beer. This is what the government should be sending. Instead of these stimulus checks, just send us beer. The checks are going to go towards beer anyway. They do in my house. So here we go. So I want to execute the perfect pour, right? Stella Artois, the perfect pour. Game on. Chris Gaines. Let's go. Perfect pour. Let's go. That was a good pour. That was not the right way to do the pour. So I do not want to disappoint the fine folks at Stella Artois. I have my, is it chalice or chalice? What is it, French? Chalice? Hello, chalice. I think it's chalice. She doesn't know. I've watched videos. I'm going to try to do this perfectly. There's a lot of pressure. You got to make these pours right. If you're hanging out at some party and a bunch of people drinking and you pull this out, people are looking at you. They have an expectation. This guy's going to make a good pour. You don't make a good pour, bro. Party's over. This is a clean glass, by the way. It's very, very important. It doesn't look clean, but it's clean. Here we go. 45-degree angle. Okay, nice and easy. Nice and easy. And we slowly go up. It's glorious. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be a bartender now. I don't know if that's the perfect pour, but I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm going to try to savor this one a little bit more. Thank you very much, Stella Artois, for sending me the perfect beer and a glass to drink it out of. I feel so much more sophisticated drinking it this way. I feel like I'm the captain of a ship right now.
Hi, I want to start by thanking Stella Artois for sponsoring this event. They were nice enough to ship a box of Stella Artois all the way from Washington. They shipped us 6 bottles of Stella Artois, and then they shipped 2 of these very fragile, fancy glasses all the way from Washington to California. So I'm going to try to do the Stella Artois Perfect Pour Challenge with the glasses that they sent. Oh, crap. That one didn't work. Hold on. Sorry, forget that one. Luckily, they sent another glass. Here we have the beautiful Stella Artois glass. So the first thing you want to do is rinse it out. Like that. And then label outwards. And then you want to open the bottle. There we go. And then you want to hold the bottle at a 45-degree angle. Now, an easy way to remember the 45 is just think of our greatest president, number 45. So you kind of just pour it at, that's probably about the right angle. And the key is you want to get the right amount of head. You don't want too much head like Peyton Manning. You just want the right amount of head. Perfect! And then it is a Belgian beer, so you want to finish it off with some whipped cream and strawberries. Perfect.
Oh, hello, audience at Save Our Jobs. It's me, Justin Ruppel. the guy who's going to be doing comedy later on in the show. Stella Artois sent us a beautiful gift basket to demonstrate the perfect pour. And I asked my agent if I, as a celebrity, should do a demonstration of the perfect pour. And he said, you might as well do an impression of somebody people give a shit about. So I'm going to do an impression of one of the celebrities you actually love, Jeff Bridges, who's already a spokesperson for Stella Artois doing a perfect pour. Here we go.
Welcome everybody to Stella Artois doing the perfect pour. First, you figure out how to open one of these bad boys right there. And then, you put it at 45 degrees so it has a nice oxygenation, just don't let Walter touch it. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's coming over the edge, man. Then you carve it off, and then you hold it while your fingers get all sudsy. And then there you go, man. It's perfect. Now, I would drink this, but it's actually 7 in the morning, and the dude doesn't get lit before noon. Cheers.
Well, a package arrived this morning, and it felt like Christmas, because I gotta tell you, I don't get very many pink boxes in my life unless I'm getting donuts. So I guess I get a lot of pink boxes in my life, but this is one of the biggest pink boxes I've ever... That's not true. I've gotten a lot of large pink boxes in my life that were filled with delicious, luxurious, sweet, sugar-laden donuts. But anyway, we're digressing, and that's not the point. The point is, I received a box today, and it was so much like Christmas, I decided to do up the whole house again for the season to open up my package that came from Lady Boss, apparently. Women's health and weight loss. I don't know where they got my name or number, but I'm glad they did. Let's see what's inside. First and foremost, we want to use our Lady Boss knife. And we'll go ahead and slice into our Lady Boss box. No Lady Boss can hide their box from me, especially not a big pink one. I want donuts. What did we get in our Lady Boss box? Ooh, look at all of this fluff and good stuff. We get the... I'm hearing clinking, which means there's glass. And there's so much packaging here. My goodness. Well, isn't this... Now, look at this. This is it's a water bottle, an Angel of the Winds water bottle. That's great. I can give that to a healthy person. Oh, my goodness. Now, this... Hold on. Let's get past the... We still got fluff here. There's lots of fluff. Not only did we receive a beautiful 11.2 fluid ounce, 6 bottles of Stella Artois Belgium beer, but we don't have to drink this beer out of the bottle like savages. They've provided 2 fine goblets with the Stella Artois logo on there. So thank you, Stella Artois. Thank you, Angel of the Winds, for all of the drinking implements and for supporting live comedy. We appreciate you. We thank you. And cheers to you.
All right, the next comedian coming up this afternoon is Mr. Kelly Taylor, hailing from the coldest city on earth in Canada at a whopping negative 52 degrees yesterday. That's really cold, but check this out. This is Central Texas, and we have had a freaking blizzard. So check it out. Oh my gosh. Oh, the devastation. Oh my gosh. Look at this. My wife's bird bath. Devastated. Thanks, Biden. Yeah, that's pretty cold. So Kelly is a world-class comedian. He's toured all over the world. He is what we call a clean comedian, which is great because my kids will finally be able to watch the show today. He won the Canadian College Comedian of the Year award. Try saying that 10 times real fast. And has been a finalist 3 times for Canada's Top Comic. He's had multiple TV appearances at the Halifax Comedy Festival, Winnipeg Comedy Festival, Montreal's Just for Laughs, CBC Debaters, and his own 1-hour comedy special. Please welcome Kelly Taylor.
Hey, there we go. Welcome to Saving Our Jobs Comedy Festival. Just to let you know before this gets started, I'm not a hipster. I don't wear a toque because of this and my beard. I am full-blown Northern Canadian. To the degree that I'm pre-recording this right now because I have to get my boy to a hockey practice. And I was going to record this and do this live at my parents', but a hockey practice came up. And it's minus 52 where I live. We were the coldest place in the planet a couple days ago. So just want to say this is good. Saving our jobs. This is exactly what we need. As entertainers, we took a little hit in COVID, losing all our jobs. So this is good. Saving our jobs. So I'm expecting a really big check after this. Thank you very much. I have 4 kids to pay for. So this will be 4 is actually too many children, not just for a stand-up comedian, actually just for anyone in general. Because I'm the one comic, like, that's a lot of kids, and people are like, 4 kids, wow, you must love children. No, I don't. I like the process of making children. The tab you get after, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty big. That's like saying I like hangovers. No, I like drinking. I don't like the hangover. But I hang out with comics, so comics, there's nothing off the table that you can't talk about. Like, so comics are always like intrigued that I've got a bunch of these kids and I live up in a northern bush by myself. Yeah, that's it, I don't have my kids with me. Away from everyone. So comics will ask you anything there's nothing that's not on the table. Like, I had a comic ask me, like, hey, like, Taylor, you got a favorite? It's like, what? Not only do I have a favorite, I've got them ranked from 1 to 4. Obviously, in last place is the newest one. I barely know him. He doesn't even sleep all night. The other 3 sleep all night. Now imagine you have 4 people stay at your house every night, and one of them wakes you up every night. Who's the asshole out of the group? You know what you have to do as a father when there's a crying baby like that? You have to lay in bed uncomfortably, fake sleep, until your wife wakes up and takes care of that. Okay, ladies, I mean that in the nicest way possible. I'm just saying no baby wants dad during the night. Every baby wants mom. That's just the way it is. Like, my wife knows she's got to take care of the hard crying baby. I get delegated the long whiny, and even then, you go to check on them, you open up the door, they get all excited, stand up in their crib, like, ah! And as soon as they see you, like, oh, come on! Oh, where's Mom? Was she drinking wine last night? Why are you here? Oh. Breakdown, I got 3 boys and 1 girl. 2 of my boys spitting images of me when I was their age. I'm fine with that. Then I got this other guy, looks like my father-in-law. And that just pisses me off. So as soon as the one guy learned to sleep all night, I then upgraded him and then downgraded that guy. Yeah, because I'm not a psycho. I move him around.
Right. Oh, give it to me. Oh, hi, everybody. This is your former fantastic, terrific, best president ever, Donald J. Trump on CNN. That's right, Trump Network News. What? You didn't think I was going to do it? Come on, man. We're taking your phone calls live right now, and we've got somebody on the line. Who are we talking with? Hello?
Hello, Donald. It's your good friend, Barack Obama. How are you doing?
Give it up for him, folks. That's terrific. Great to hear from you, brother. Good. Where are you calling from?
Well, it really doesn't matter where I'm calling from, but I am calling from Biden's America. I don't know if you were aware, but we had an election, and it turns out. Are you on the toilet? Are you in the bathroom, Donald?
As always, I always handle 2 things at once. Thank you very much for asking. Terrific. We're going to go ahead and go to our next caller. Okay, you're live. Who do we have?
Hello. It's the President of the United States, it's Joe Biden.
Oh my God, can we get enough of these people? I drove to Mar-a-Lago. Can't I just get some peace? Yes. Hello, President Harris. I mean Biden.
President Harris was a long time ago. I was there when he was elected.
Yeah, sure it was, Sleepy Joe. Listen, you tell Camel Hair to stay away from the kitchen when they're making your food, okay, buddy? All right? I care about you. I love you. You're good people. Don't let her get near you when you're at the top of the stairs. Okay? Just good advice. Good advice.
I appreciate it, Cheesy Puff. That's what I called you. Cheesy Poof. Cheeto.
Okay, that's great. Listen, I'm going to be over to pet your legs in the pool in a little bit, okay? Smooches, love you. Bye-bye. Okay, you're live on TNN. Who do we have here?
Yes. Hi, Donald. It's Jeff Goldblum here. Yes.
Listen, I got to tell you, your commercials have been sending Trump Tower skyrocketing. Apartments are flowing out of there. It's great. They're selling like hotcakes. Goldblum.
Yes.
I love you, my little Jewish pianist.
I love you too, Donald. Not many people can say that these days. Not many, but I will, because you've always been good to Jeffrey Goldblum. So apartments.com, that's where you go to get those foreclosed on Trump properties. Yes.
That's right, baby. That's right. Hey, listen, this has been terrific, and I want to thank you for watching Trump Network News, because it's coming, baby. You know what we say here at Trump Network News? Trump Network News. What?
Okay, you guys have been great. I don't know where you are. That's what I'm dealing with. And just to show you that the reason I had to pre-record right now, my car won't start. This is what minus 52 looks like right now. And without sounding too Canadian, yeah, that's my outdoor rink right there. So enjoy your nice weather. Thanks for letting me be a part of the Save Our Jobs. So send your money to Kelsit, KLSSIT at yahoo.com. I got a podcast, Tick with a Side of Tets. I'm Tick, my buddy's Tets. Okay, that's the wrap-up time then. He's an old professional hockey player. All the best, guys. Stay safe. Thank you. I'm Kelly Taylor.
Okay, kids, it's time for a comedy break. We're going to give you just a few minutes to go ahead and grab a drink. And if you're going to go this way, grab a Stella on the way back. They're terrific. One of my favorite beers. I love Stella Artois. They're great. Really American.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Justin Ruppel. I am your entertainment for the next chunk of time. All right. Bernie Sanders for the end. What do we want Bernie Sanders doing? Bernie Sanders ordering Starbucks. That'll be the easy one. Bernie Sanders ordering Starbucks. Excuse me. Hold on. If I could just have your attention just for a second, okay? I know that my drink order is not as important as some of the other people who came here ahead of time, okay? But we are all trying to be here as the 99%. And since we are all the 99%, I think I can talk to you very simply about what the problem is, okay? Number one, I have mittens on, and I can't feel if it's hot enough. If it's hot enough, that's good. If it's not hot enough, that's okay. Okay, if we got the mittens, there are no mittens. Only the 1% of the people, the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the other people who have the coffee, they can do that at home. Okay, but we can't do that at home. We have to come to the Starbucks. Thank you so much. I love you all. To my Canadian brothers and sisters, Eugene Levy here. Follow me on Tweeters. Okay. It's at the Ruppel. That's really great. TheRupple. And have a fun rest of your show. David, Moira, I love you guys.
Fairly talented comedian that won the 41st annual International San Francisco Comedians Festival. In 2018, he was honored to go to Syria, Iraq, Kuwait, and Baghdad to entertain the troops. He was a finalist in the Hollywood Laugh Factory's International Donald Trump Impersonation Contest and 2018 Hard Rock Casino's annual comedy cage match. He's been seen on the Netflix series Trinkets, CNN, Inside Edition, Voodoo, Xbox, Amazon Prime, Ease the Simple Life Season 5, TNT's Leverage, as well as heard regularly on XM Sirius's Raw Dog comedy channel. His latest work, Screaming at Shapes, debuted at number 6 on iTunes. Please welcome the very talented Alex Elkin.
Woo! Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us on the Stella Artois Save Our Jobs Comedy Festival Extravaganza de la Cucaracha 3000. I'm excited. I'm Alex Elkin. I am your host for the next 45 minutes, apparently. You guys are stuck with me. Everybody's looking at me like, why did they get the fat guy from Lost to do stand-up comedy? He's got nothing else going on. Nothing, literally nothing. This is a strange setup for comedians. You know, I'm sitting here looking at a green light. I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it's not working. I don't know if you're turning it off, wondering, well, when the hell did Game of Thrones get so fat? A lot of people want to tell me who they think I look like because of this hair, and it's rarely flattering. It'll start out nice, you know, like you look like a young Kurt Russell if he grew his hair out and stopped giving a shit about his body. You know, that would be that's like something my mom would say, you know, basically. So I'm out here in this is my illustrious studio. If you guys can see, we got all the curtains and everything set up. The Amish made this red curtain. They usually don't deal in the color red, but for an extra few shekels, they'll make what they can for you. I'm in Oregon. I don't know if there's a lot of Mennonites or shifty Amish people out here. I know in Pennsylvania they got a lot of those too. But anyway, this is my grandiose set. You know, when I first started doing stand-up comedy, it was in 1994. I was in high school, and I would go to my garage and I would write down little jokes that I would want to try out if I ever got to be a stand-up comedian. And here I am now. I'm 40 years old in my garage writing down jokes, wondering if they're going to work for stand-up comedy. So full circle, kids. Stay in school, I guess, would be the lesson here. Where it starts in a garage, ends in a garage. I hope it doesn't end in a garage, but that's where we are. That's the thing. This is the strangest comedy show I've ever done because I can't even see the audience. I don't even know if there's anybody out there. I guess if your mics are muted and I can't hear you laughing, that's supposed to make comedy easier. I don't know if that works, but if you're out there, I don't know, do a thumb up in a chat or something, because I'm flying blind here. Is any of this working at all? Hello, into the void. I feel like a CB radio operator. I'm just cranking my ham radio. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody at all? This whole COVID thing it's got us all paranoid. It's got us crazy thinking it, you know, I mean, whatever you think about it. I mean, sure, there's deaths and that's really sad and there's all that, but we got to live our lives and we're dealing with this shit every day. And personally, I'm not a geologist. Okay. I don't know about medicine. I'm not some doctor guy. Okay. But I feel like personally, like we should all let's just treat COVID-19 like a high IQ. Just pretend that you have it. You probably don't. If you got tested, either way, you'd be disappointed. So just live your life.
Finally, this gentleman is a comedian, an Emmy Award-winning writer for The Ellen DeGeneres Show, where he plays Kevin the Cashier. He's appeared on Conan, Fox Laughs, and one of my favorites, The Greg Gutfeld Show. He's written for the Oscars, been a freelance writer for SNL's Weekend Update, and co-produced the web series Laugh Out Loud with Kevin Nealon.
I want to thank Larissa for sending me the Stella Artois, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this event. She sent this to me all the way from Washington, and it tastes just as good as the ones I buy at the shop around the corner. So that was I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed all the comics that you guys have seen. Like the host mentioned, I work for Ellen. I started working for Ellen, and then I had to grow this beard so they could tell us apart around the office. I also have I do have Emmy Awards like he mentioned. I also have 2 karate trophies and 3 weightlifting trophies because I don't know if you guys know this, but you can just go to the store and buy trophies. There's no test or background check or anything. You just pick them up and impress people. I feel like I have to address, there's been some rumors about Ellen, like in the media lately. You know, there's all these rumors that Ellen is like mean and difficult to work for and that she doesn't really talk to her staff or get to know us. Like, I can't really like comment on it much because we signed like non-disclosure agreements, but I do want to say this. Over the holidays, Ellen gave me a personalized holiday card that said, Adam, you are sweet, smart, funny, and kind, and I appreciate you. So that right there should prove that Ellen doesn't really talk to us or know us that well.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Saving Our Jobs Virtual Comedy Festival. I hope you had a laugh today. I want to thank our sponsors, most of all, Stella Artois. I plan on drinking about 16 of these tonight. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. I hope whatever you have going on in your world right now, this was a nice little distraction from that. I hope we got some laughs out of you. Have a great night. God bless you.